Oh, are we live? Are we live? Okay, I think we are. We are live. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Oh, right, I am coming to you just as I am today. I can't believe it's been a week since we did. The. I can't remember what it was called. Marketing Menards Challenge. Isn't that crazy? Like the week has gone like so fast, and so I just wanted to take some time today just to check in and to talk to you a little bit about some of the lessons that we've had this week, because most Monday night we did a masterclass for those that took part in the challenge last week. But one of the key things that I found, and one of my favorite things that I like to see, is how equine businesses can grow when actually we redefine a few little things, and we redefine a few of the beliefs. And I've seen some shifts happening this week, not just in clients but also in myself. And one of them was basically after we finished last Friday on a massive high. After we did the challenge, I got so many great responses and everything was working really well. And then I had a weekend where just everything went like crazy, and I'd got issues, and business was crazy. And what I planned my time on, I wasn't able to actually like make it happen. And then Monday I sat and did the masterclass, and I actually finished and thought, oh no, it's not. I knew I could have done better. And I think we get those moments as business owners so often when we just know we could have done better. Let me know in the comments. Do you have those moments? Do you have those moments when you just think, I really, really didn't nail it. I really didn't nail it. And most of you know my program is called the Nail It Mastermind, my main program. And so sometimes you think that nailing it is actually just being amazing all the time. And actually, my big lesson this week that I learned was actually sometimes nailing it means just getting yourself into a position where you can just pull it out, straighten yourself up again, and try again. And that is nailing it. That is what nailing it means too. Yeah, it is okay if you have those moments when things don't meet up to your expectations, as long as you're able to to get yourself rebalanced, to straighten yourself up, and to try again. And I think it's so important because we set ourselves these expectations. We push ourselves so high, guys, don't we? We push ourselves to that point where you just think, I've got this to achieve, and I don't feel like I'm doing it, and then we're procrastinating, and then we beat ourselves up. And actually sometimes nailing it is just helping you to have grace and to see the progress without the perfection. We are always striving for progress. So that was real key lesson for me this week. And thank you everybody that's asked about Rio and how Rio is doing. The vet came and scanned his fetlock, and it appears that there's no tears or lesions in his tendons, and it appears to be a problem with his ligament, suspensory ligament in the front leg. So he's going up to the vet next week, and we'll see what the prognosis is. But actually, he's doing really well. It just meant that our plans just totally went, and it happens. And so I say it's really, really key. If we want to make progress in our business despite that, despite all that happened with horses, with family members being quite ill and lots of things worrying, it's about being able to still show up without feeling too exhausted. And actually, today, you'll see me I looked a bit better last week. I won't lie, I looked a bit better. This week I've got no makeup on. My hair is a mess. Because this is what real business looks like. It is not all shiny. And I know that shiny stuff is attractive. But when there's times when you feel like crap in your business, it happens, it's really hard when people are just, oh, it's so wonderful, it's so wonderful. And yes, sometimes you'll win, especially like if you've got to Friday today. And like on Friday, I normally do a weekly review as part of the Nail It Mastermind. So if I'm going to ask you some of these questions that I ask on Friday, let me find my weekly review page. Because I think it's really important to like just remember how far you guys have come, and like just think about what you did. So I have this review page now as part of the Nail It Mastermind. So basically just write. So if you find 5 minutes today and just say what went well this week, like really focus on what went well this week. Yeah, totally winning. Yeah, that we got to Friday. Yeah, that's a win. That's a win, guys. Like, despite now having a horse on box rest and having to find pony club stuff, and luckily my dad is home from hospital, and everything else that's been going on, I've made it to Friday. I've been able to onboard three new clients this week. I've been able to still show up and serve, but I've also had grace. I've had moments when I've gone, I don't feel like I'm nailing it. I'm just going to step back. I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to straighten myself up. I'm going to start again. It's so important. So yeah, just ask yourself, like, what went well this week? What were your wins? What could you have improved? Or what would you? No, not what could you, what would you have improved? Yeah, and learn the lesson from that. So actually, like, I might have actually started to take some stuff out of my calendar so I'm not feeling so stressed and tired. And then just ask yourself, okay, what did I struggle with? Why did I struggle with it? And what do I need to change? Like, learn the lesson. That's all it's about. It's about learning the lesson and making those tiny little shifts. Because sometimes we think that business success has got to be like this, when actually it's a bit more like this, isn't it? But in order to get it a bit more like this, we need a system and we need support to make it happen. So like, choose a word for this week. I'd love to know, like, if you're watching this later, yeah, like what inspired you this week, and who supported you. And I like to keep this as a little bit of a reminder. And then when you are having a crappy week, or at the end of the month, like one of the things we did it yesterday in the Nail It Mastermind, we do a monthly review where we look back on the month and then we plan the month ahead. So part of that is always just reminding ourselves of what went well, because sometimes, especially if you're in that moment when you just feel like, oh, I'm not nailing it, it's really hard to think that actually there has been wins. So it's really important to document that. So yeah, so the win, you've got some pieces of big artwork scanned, so now you can offer them as prints. Yeah, it also means that you have digital files in something can happen. Yeah, big win. Celebrate them all. Like, really, it makes such a difference to go, okay, I might not be where I was hoping to be, but actually this is a win. Like, I'm sitting here live, and to me that's a win, because actually I feel a bit rubbish today. I had my second COVID jab. I can hardly move my left arm yesterday. It's been a full-on week, but I'm still here and I'm still showing up and I'm still smiley faces, and that's a win for me. Like, the fact that I've got through. So I would love to hear like what your wins are. If you've managed to do the marketing menage this week as well, and you've enjoyed it, please do let me know, because I'd like, just hit me, reply to the email, let me know. And yeah, it's been so nice to see like all the pictures and everybody sort of showing like what they've brought on. So now it's like, how do we make sure that we fit that in? And so remember, Gallop, this is my one little thing to always remember, is just remember to Gallop. So have I got in front of people? Have I done something to sell every single day? And I know this is a hard one, because we're like, really? Have I got to sell every single day? But when we do that, it stops the feast and famine thing. So yeah, have you got in front of the right people? Have you done something to get in front of the right people? Have you done something to sell today? And then look after you. Are you looking after you? So probably today at one point you'll find me back in my bed, right? Because again, like, it's been a stressful week. I've had this jab yesterday, and actually my hips, it's gone to my hips, which is really odd. I can hardly walk. So yeah, look after you. What do you need to look after you? Then check in with your clients, make sure you're doing everything that you need to deliver. Then look at your operations and making sure that you're being really efficient, because we know that in order to run better businesses, we need to keep that efficiency going. And the more efficient we become, the more profitable we become, which then is your P to help you to become profitable. So yeah, if you if you want some support through that, like if you feel that actually you enjoyed the marketing menage last week, you've got a taste of what it's like to work with me a little bit and you want some more support, please do message me about the Nail It Mastermind, because it's not too late to get into it. And if you need that support and you don't ask for it, like I've got a poster, I don't know where it is, over there, and it says you can only get what you have the courage to ask for. You can only get what you have the courage to ask for. So if you need support, if you need help, you won't get it unless you actually have the courage to go, I need it. And sometimes, sometimes we need to just remind ourselves that actually people are there and they're willing and they will help you. Just got to ask for it. Oh, thank you. Well wishes. 4 foot and 2 foot. It's been very challenging times for so many people. The last couple of months, a lot of my clients have been supporting them through some terrible things, and it's so hard to focus on business when life is so hard sometimes. So sometimes nailing it is just going, I need to pull a nail back out. I need to just straighten it, focus on straightening it, getting yourself everything ready, and then we can go back in full. It's not about hustle and like constant beating yourself up over it. So it's not too late. If you want my support in the Nail It Mastermind to get the next quarter sorted, it is not too late to get in. I'd love to have a little bit of a chat. If you've got any questions about it, just ask away in the comments or send me a message. I'd love to see whether you feel it'd be a good fit for you, or go and have a look at jennybush.com/nail it. That's just jennybush.com/nail it. I don't know if I've got that written anywhere. I'm just going to see if I've got it so you can see how that looks. So it should just be, it's jennybush.com like this, and then just /nail it if you want to have a look. It starts from just £199 a month, and my aim with it is always, it's an investment. If it doesn't pay you back what you spend in, I want to know why, and I will be there making sure that we can make sure that it's investment. It should be paying you back more than it costs you. That's a real thing for me. If you don't get the results, I'm not happy. I need to do that. And I know it's really hard. Like there's so many people out there selling coaching and selling support and everything else, and so many people have been stung because sometimes what you need they can't always give you. And I put a post out about it yesterday about how like when you get your horse, when you have to put shoes on your horses, the shoe, one of the rules you're always taught in the manual of horsemanship is the shoe should always fit the horse. The shoe should always be made to fit the horse, not the horse to fit the shoe. And I think there's a lot of coaching programs out there that they're trying to squeeze people into their shoe rather than going, how do I fit? Which is why I like the Nail It program. It's very flexible. You've got group calls, you've got one-to-one. There's other things that I'm added in. Like some of you know, I'm currently going through a new consultant certification, which will be able to bring in more things to my offering to do with energy. And I already do like EFT and NLP and things that can support you with your mindset stuff as well as the business. And most, I'm very hands-on. I can help you with all of that. So if you've got any questions about that, please do just get in touch. I'd love to see if you've got any questions, or if you've been thinking about it, like now is the time to get in, because it's not too late to make the most of it. And so you can then, with Monday morning, I've got an orientation call to show people around. 100% agree. Finding the right coach is so important, but the right coach is also really crucial. Yeah, absolutely. And we know that it's funny, isn't it? Like so many people have got stuck in this business thing where you think, I should just be able to do it. I should be able to do it on my own. I should be able to do it on my own. But we wouldn't expect to learn to ride Grand Prix dressage on our own to that level, would we? So why do we expect it with our business? So Claire says the flexibility is amazing in this group. Yeah, and I really do. Like if there's something that I think I can add, I will do it. There's 2 different calls. You can do an evening one every fortnight or a weekly one. So like on Monday we've got this is the Nail It program. So Monday I've got members orientation. So actually, if you were to get in over the weekend, you'd be able to join me on Monday live, so I can actually make sure that you get everything you need from the beginning of it. But there's loads of training and stuff so that you can actually don't know what I'm trying to say. So that you can actually get the support that you need at a price that is super affordable as well, because it is a group program. I'm able to offer it at a price I would not be able to do if I was to do one-to-one with you guys. So so that's my learning from the week. My learning is sometimes nailing it means pulling the nail back out, straightening it up, and then going again. And actually sometimes it's a bit like somebody said this to me yesterday, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's such a good analogy. So, like a slingshot. Sometimes the best way to catapult our business forward is to pull back a little bit, and then we can go at a much faster rate than if we were to just stay where we're at. So I hope those ideas and those musings are gonna sit with those thoughts this weekend. Sit with you only get what you have the courage to ask for. Remember about nailing it sometimes is not always like the result. Sometimes it's actually the pulling back and straightening things up, looking at your systems, follow the gallop in your head. It makes a massive difference if you're really focusing on those 6 key areas. And have an amazing weekend. Have an amazing weekend. This you can still do the marketing menage stuff, guys. Don't forget, it's still there. It's in the group. You can get in on that. And if anybody's got any questions, please do just leave me a message, and I will make sure that I help you in any way that I can. Have an awesome weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye.